Welcome back to Talk of the Town. If you are interested in buying a car, our next guest has some great answers and great information for you. Eric Ignarski from CarMax now joins us. Eric, welcome to the program.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, good to have you here. So CarMax is still a pretty relatively new company. Can tell us a little bit about what makes CarMax different?
Absolutely. Well, CarMax has been in business for about 20 years now, and we have 145 locations nationwide. We've been in Madison about 10 months, and we've had a really great time learning about the community and the area. And the whole premise behind our company is making the car buying process very transparent and customer friendly, and there's no negotiating or haggling on any part of the process. So the vehicle price, your trade-in, any financing, extended service plans, all of that is a fixed price. So it lets the consumer really know and make a great decision on what is affordable and what they're looking for, and there's none of the tricks or games.
So what you see is what you get, in other words.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. When researching a car, if I'm looking for a specific kind of car, what are the best practices? What are the things that I need to look for, and where do I start?
That's a great question. I mean, in today's world, everyone's really busy, and free time sometimes doesn't always come around. So one of the great things about CarMax is we have a very detailed site, CarMax.com, and also mobile apps for your smart devices and tablets. So you can start looking and researching for vehicles without having to visit a dealership. Our website is unique, where we have 30 to 40 different color photos of every vehicle, and it's not like a manufacturer stock photo. It's the actual vehicle you're looking for. And there's also research tools like vehicle history reports that are linked right to the site, as well as different reviews from consumers that have already purchased that type of vehicle, so you can kind of start getting some homework done before you walk into the dealership. And when you do visit us, that sales consultant is really a great resource as well. So ask him or her a lot of questions. They may have an idea for a vehicle that you just haven't thought of yet.
So it's very possible to go in knowing exactly what you want if you've done your research through the website then.
Absolutely, great place to start.
Yeah, absolutely. So, everybody has a different lifestyle. Some people are more active. Some people have big families. What are some tips that you could give me if or give folks out there who have those different types of lifestyles for a vehicle that fits them well?
Yeah, I mean, an active lifestyle from one person to another could be very different. Again, the CarMax process is really geared towards the customer. So our sales consultants are paid a flat fee no matter what vehicle they sell you. So they're really trying to match you to the perfect vehicle and not sell you into something you're not interested in. So really, we encourage customers to ask a lot of questions, and we want our consultants to really get to know you. If you need that vehicle that's going to haul family or pets, or perhaps you have a hobby like a musician and you want to make sure your gear fits, we want people to bring that into the dealership and making sure that's going to fit into a vehicle, make sure the child safety seat latches in the way you want it to and you're comfortable with that. So again, we really want you to have peace of mind with your purchase and be comfortable with what you decided to purchase. And if you decide that's not the vehicle for you, you can have the peace of mind of knowing that we have a 5-day no questions asked return policy. So again, putting the customer first.
Absolutely. And I noticed that you said, if you have a lot of gear, if you're a musician, for example, you have a lot of gear, bring that in with you. And I kind of thought you were half kidding when you said that, but you're serious. You want people to bring it in to see if it actually works.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be using that car, 7 days a week, so you have to make sure that that's going to be, a good fit for you.
Yeah, definitely. So now we're approaching graduation time in a couple of months. What kind of car is ideal for a student who's heading off to college?
That could be an interesting conversation, because parents typically want something good gas mileage, affordable, and probably good safety, where kids want maybe some luxury features, technology, and something a little sporty or fun to drive. So really the balance can be a little bit delicate there. Again, using the CarMax.com site is a good resource to kind of start. If miles per gallon is a really big concern or safety is a big concern, a lot of that is right on the website and built in. And the other thing is a lot of vehicles nowadays, some of those technology features come standard, like the auxiliary plugs for streaming your Pandora and other types of music. So, a lot of times you're going to be able to let the parents and the kids both leave happy with something that's fun to drive, cool looking, but it's got the technology and the safety.
Absolutely. And we just have a couple of seconds left, and this may not be as applicable now as it would have been 3 months ago, but a lot of people in Wisconsin, they want to have those four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, so they can navigate the winter roads. What tips can you give someone who's looking for something like that, but maybe wants something a little bit more compact?
Yeah, I mean, classic example, we had to do the same thing, moved from Arizona last year and went from a sedan to a small crossover SUV. So they're not always the big trucks and SUVs that are cumbersome to drive. A lot of brands like Audi and Subaru offer many of their models with all-wheel drive, and they're easier to park and have better gas mileage. And really, there's a custom fit for an all-wheel drive vehicle for pretty much everyone out there. And I know for us, it was a matter of making sure our bikes fit, and we were able to get something that worked for us, and we were happy to get through the winter with something more secure.
Absolutely. Eric Ignarski from CarMax, thank you so much for the information today.
All right, awesome, thank you.
And that's all the time we have for Talk of the Town. We'll see you next time.